Hello everybody, this is One Time Outdoors, and this is going to be my new temporary home for a couple weeks until hopefully the apartment's available. So a friend of ours is going to let us set it up in their backyard, so we'll have electricity and everything like that. So this is an Ozark Trail 12-person cabin tent with screen porch. Let me bring you a little closer.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go inside.
Yeah, and it also has covers that are supposed to block the sun. So we'll see. It's brand new. I've actually had it for a couple months. I just haven't opened it or used it. So this is the first time I'm going to take it out of the box and put it together. Hey, if you want, you could read how to do the Bluetooth, because it's got a... So the box is a little smashed up. Hopefully that doesn't matter. I seriously doubt we'll be able to put it back in the box when we're done.
You want my help?
And actually, I found out that Ozark Trail has a really good warranty. My backpacking tent is by Ozark Trail.
There's no instructions.
And somebody ended up falling on it and breaking it. Well, I called Ozark Trail up and they asked me what parts were broke, and unfortunately the whole tent was ruined. So I told them, and they said no problem. 2 weeks later they sent me a brand new tent, the whole thing. So I thought that was very nice. Okay, so in this bag is the stakes. There's plastic and steel. In this
Nice
bag,
sturdy poles.
yeah, in this bag is poles, and half of them are fiberglass, and the other half are steel.
Yeah.
Which is, really good.
Yep.
So if you want, you can start putting the poles together.
Hi, by the way.
I'll bring these back once we have all the poles together.
Yeah, I gotta get my chore done.
Okay, so now we're gonna lay the tent out and stake it down.
the end is the two main poles. The longest one is the medium one, and then the shorter one is the door pole. Keep the doors unzipped. I got the stakes in my hand.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see how big it is from there, but it's a big one.
You want to help
It-
stake it down?
Yeah,
Once I get the
it
floor.
can actually fit 4 queen size air mattresses. Okay, we got the roof assembled. That's where the fiberglass poles go. And once we took our time and looked, it was pretty easy to do.
Okay.
And what it does is, after you lay it across the top, it has these plastic pieces
They're for the
with a
stand-up
bend,
poles.
and that's for the steel poles.
The stand-up one. All right. The little one, C.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you another step. And we are up. So I don't have it fully staked out. Well, I'm lying. The tent part is fully staked out. I just don't have the screened in porch staked out all the way. And I mainly put it together by myself, but when it was time to stand the tent up, you have to have at least one other person. My wife read the directions, and if you have a little bit of knowledge with putting tents together, you'll be fine. I think it was pretty simple. The only part I got hung up on was where exactly the fiberglass pole parts went in here, because it didn't say any of that. It just said to put them in. So I wasn't quite sure, but there is this pole has white tape around it from the factory. That's the only label or color-coded piece.
In the directions, it does say blue and gray. I just didn't see that part.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My wife didn't read the directions right, and it does say blue and gray. So just forget what I said. But even without that piece of knowledge, it was still easy to put together. So
This is the tent. My husband's 6 foot tall, and he's standing next to it. Look at
yeah,
this picture. I'm gonna remix that. Look how big that thing is.
my wife's doing the same thing I'm doing with her channel.
It's crazy. And
Hey,
and it has
so yeah, let me finish staking the screen and porch, and I'll take you inside.
zip it.
And we're back. So I don't have the rain fly on because I'm not leaving it up here, or do I have it pulled taut for the wind. Actually, as soon as I'm done making this video, it's coming down. But I went around and looked, and it seems very nice. The inside, they're seam sealed, so that's good. Now, I am a little worried. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Come on, focus. I guess it's not going to focus, but the stitching right here, it's very tight right here. It's on like bungee cord or shock cord, but it's still very tight. Now I also like how on the poles it has little D-rings, so that way, you know, for extra storage, not storage, but, you know, windproof. It also has, you know, more tight, like, you know, to keep it pretty securely staked down. That's where I'm going with that. But yeah, I'm so far very impressed. You know, I haven't used the tent. This is the first time I've put it together. It took me about 15 minutes to put it together, and that's with you know, trying to figure out about the poles, not having the directions, not me reading the directions, somebody just telling me. So I know it can be done a lot faster. What I really like about the tent is I'm 6 foot and I'm standing up completely in here, and this is just the screened in patio. Yeah, so I like how it has that little thing, this plastic, you know, around, and it wouldn't be nothing to just get a little piece of tarp to put here, so that way this would be covered as well, the ground. Inside, real fast, I just noticed these seams are not seam taped. I don't know why they would do in here and not that, but it does have double zippers for the door. It has 2 zippers for the, you know, the door window, so if you just wanted to do it a little bit, you can. Same thing with all the windows. It has 4 windows, 2 for each section. Has plenty of storage areas. There's this right here that's actually sewn into the tent. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the reflective, that's actually the seam sealer. And this is sectioned off, so it has 3 separate pockets. Over here, it's the same exact way, 3 separate pockets. And then back here, 3 separate pockets, 3 separate pockets. And then it has this, which is removed.